adjust this. I think I had it turned down. Super improv, jumping on here. I was doing actually a card reading for one of our Soul Tribe brothers, and then my little guy fell asleep. So, which never happens for him to just like fall asleep on his own, laying on the bed. So I thought, well, let's jump on. The Atlantis cards are really. They were calling me last night during a session, like I said, for one of our Soul Tribes, Soul Brothers. And then I pulled myself a card, my partner a card, and then when I found out he was sleeping, I was like, wow, let's just jump on and see what the cards have for the collective as well. Uh, Also, just a little check-in. How's everybody doing? Things are feeling a lot better now that we've moved through that full moon in Leo. I found that full moon super, super hard. I know I talked about it a little bit on my last video, so I don't know how all you guys are doing. If you're feeling a little bit more energy, also, all planets are moving direct right now, so there's no planets in retrograde, which definitely helps feeling. But I feel that my body is still like I'm still needing sleep, lots of water. I got back on MMS, so starting that today, just like really, really taking care. And just wanted to chat to like if you're feeling like you need a little bit of a boost, some energy, like you're just not quite there. There are some really great essential oils for that. Basically anything citrus related. So bergamot is all time favorite. I just like Oh, I cannot get enough of this one. Super, super really good for uplifting. So you can put a couple drops of this in your diffuser. Like I said before, grab a carrier oil, mix them together. You can put it on. Sorry, I'm singing bowl there. You can put them on. Also, things like tangerine, clementine, orange, and like I said, any of the citrus oils. Just be really careful if you are somewhere that you live somewhere that is nice and you're going out into the sun. Citrus oils are ones that you have to be really careful when you are going out in the sun. If you put them on and then have sun hit, you can actually burn your skin. So if you are going to put them on your body and you're going out and it's nice out, just kind of put it somewhere, maybe underneath your clothes or something where the sun's not going to directly be hitting it. Also, if you are needing some help with meditation or just, finding that center, a blend that I absolutely love is lemon and jojoba wood. And this was actually, I'll show you guys a little bit closer. I found this blend through Simply Earth, which is the oils that I now use. This company is absolutely amazing. Small run company. The ladies that run this company have so much of really, really good knowledge when it comes to essential oils and how to properly mix them. Great recipes. They have recipe boxes that you can get monthly. That's how I originally started using them, was with their recipe boxes before I decided to switch over to use them for my business. Um, but that's where I found this blend, was the jojoba wood and lemon. They also donate 13% of all their profits to ending child trafficking. So huge props to them. Fantastic company. I'll put my links. They're in my bio, but I'll put them below too if anybody's interested and looking for some good oils. They're such an amazing company. So yeah, I with that blend, I like to make it into a roller bottle and just like apply it to my temples, back of my neck. Like I've mentioned before, rubbing it on my hands and just taking some deep breaths. You can also put it in a diffuser as well while you're meditating. It's just so good to help get you into that state. Again, like I said, if you've got any pets, just really watch what oils you're using around pets. Like I mentioned on my last video, the essential oil vet here on YouTube, she's phenomenal when it comes to safety for oils and pets. So you check out some of her videos. She's got tons of classes, and you can sign up for her email as well. So highly, highly recommend her. Always keep a door open and stuff. Windows open if you're able to, especially with little ones too. If you're diffusing essential oils around little ones, if you've got a diffuser, make sure it's on the diffuser where it runs for a little bit and then turns off, so you're not constantly, and you have to really, really watch the dilution that you're using for little ones. So yeah, just some oils there, as well as some of the crystals. I actually forgot to mention this, so I'll, if you catch the show, you know who you are. For the session I did last night, the citrine came through really strongly for him, and it's been a crystal that I've been carrying the last little while. Even at work, I have it kind of like right in front of me. So citrine oil, which makes sense. It's very connected to the sun, Leo energy, which we just had that Leo full moon. It's a great one for doing manifestation work when it comes to like abundance, calling in what you want, really wanting to connect to that sun energy. So such a really, really good crystal for that. Selenite is another one that I have it all around, like it's everywhere in my house, but lately I haven't been really working with it a ton. It is a crystal that you do have to be a little bit more careful with. It can, if you drop it, there's a good chance that you're going to break it. It's one that you do not want to immerse in water, so make sure you never put this one in water. This is one that I always use during my healing sessions, as well as like cleansing any crystals um, that I've used during sessions, or maybe I've been using for the last little while. But when I pulled myself and my partner a card from Atlantis today, this crystal came through as one to work with at nighttime. So we'll be doing that tonight with our selenite tower. Yeah, so just a few. Obviously, if you're still feeling like you're needing extra grounding, grab yourself a darker crystal. This is a smoky quartz, which is one of my absolute favorite crystals. I cannot get enough of smoky quartz. Um, Fire quartz or any of the red crystals are all really good ones, like I mentioned before, for grounding, or just literally get your feet on the ground, go hug a tree, get in a salt bath, whatever it is that you need to do. But let's take a look and see what Atlantis has for the collective. What would like to come through for those of us that catch on to the show. What message does Atlantis have, Source Creator, the Divine Holy Mother, for the collective today, this last day on the Gregorian calendar of January? What message would like to come through for the collective, for our highest, most loving good only? Woo! We actually got 3 cards. Interesting. Those ones just like went flying. Okay, so the first one is Athena, number 31. Sorry, the lighting's a little bit off in here. I hope you guys can see that. So this one is your super heroic odyssey is admired. And Athena, that is love energy, right? Definitely the heart center. Athena is the goddess of love. Crystal Temple, home is where the heart is, number 44. So definitely a lot of heart energy within this reading right now. I actually did, before coming on here, I did one of the, oh, I wish I could remember his name. I'll try to link it below if I can remember. He's here on YouTube, and he does these great activations, and it was a heart-centered one. So definitely pulling through that heart center energy for the collective. And I'll read through these cards too, just to kind of get a little bit deeper. Ancient Ones, respect the elders. That is a beautiful card and such a great message, because the wisdom and knowledge is held within the elders. Our elders are the ones that have all that wisdom and that knowledge. So let's see what number 31, Athena. Your super heroic odyssey is admired. Oh, hey girl. Um, Lady D just jumped on and I was so excited. I didn't catch her live today, but I caught her replay. For those of you who haven't seen it already, go check it out. She did a reading on one of my all-time faves, Snoop Dogg. Um, Super great reading. I mean, all of her readings are amazing, but loved that. Super loved that you did that reading today. And I think it was the Rock was the other one that you did. So go check her out, guys. Okay, this card has been chosen by your soul today with purpose, on purpose, so that you understand your heroic's life adventure is being watched over by sacred beings. The goddess Athena is the Greek goddess of war and wisdom, yet she too has a strong representation at the times of Atlantis. Many times, Athena steered the Atlanteans away from the warlike acts in order for wisdom to prevail. Are you ready to stop fighting too? We all know we are literally in a war right now. um, so that makes sense why Athena is coming through. The gods and goddesses of ancient times, whether you connect to them through mythological or actual alological, could be seen as our modern day superheroes, each one being bestowed with a superpower unique to their own purposeful existence. The physiological Plato, I can't speak the last couple days. The physiological I'm just gonna skip that. Plato and Athena was the mind of God in mythological and and antilogical. Athena is celestial companion to all those who choose to take the hero and heroic's journey, embarking on the spiritual odyssey through time. Today, as you draw this card, I encourage you to see Athena akin to Wonder Woman of modern times, presenting truth, justice, and the wise way. She is with you, watching over your travels, and with great admiration, and only wants the best for you. If at any time you feel unsafe and your super adventures, call upon Athena immediately to bring your kapow. I love that. Makes so much sense too, as the divine feminine is rising more and more to meet the divine masculine energy so that we can together fight this war. And I just realized when I pulled this, I was thinking Athena, yeah, she's the goddess of war, not the goddess of love. That is Aphrodite. I totally got them mixed up there, but so this actually makes way more sense why this is coming through today. You are more powerful than you believe. You are wiser than you could imagine. You are braver than you were ever told. There are happenings in your life right now, even if you have felt defeated because you have forgotten these facts. Why? Because the old negative self talk, which has been passed down through generations, which is not your truth, has hindered your super powerful knowing that you can become a hero in your own life too. It is time to discover your own innate strengths by committing to personal development, spiritual awakening, physical transformation, and emotional healing. Call upon the energy of the goddess Athena as well to start to believe your life is about to become a whole lot better. The mantra for this card is I am super powerful. Kapow. I absolutely love that. And just seriously look at that power. And the owl, I just absolutely love owls. They have so much wisdom, strength. Yeah, such a great card for just literally where we're at right now in the midst of this spiritual war. Um, yeah, uh, it was Lady D here, gorgeous card. I can talk to when I'm in spirit. I can't talk to, yeah. Um, Words and stuff, just like I get all jumbled up with trying to read. Okay, but number 44, Crystal Temple. Home is where the heart is. I just love the deep colors in this card. So beautiful. So this is actually a master card. And this card has been chosen by your soul today with purpose and on purpose to allow you the opportunity to return home. Crystal Crystals are high as the sky. The crystal temples of Atlantis were tremendously overwhelming in size, with pillars that seemed to reach the sky. And I've seen one of my lifetimes before in Atlantis, and I can attest for that. I just remember seeing all these amazing structures that were all made of crystal, and they were just, yeah, like sky high, the most beautiful crystal I've ever seen. That was before I even really knew about Atlantis, and I was like, what is this place? So I can attest for that for sure. Each temple was designed and engineered with precision and great accuracy, and included astrological alignment to star realigned forces. Can you remember visiting the great crystal temples? If you don't, grab the, like I mentioned at the beginning, grab some lemon and jojoba wood essential oil, go into meditation and connect to your higher self and ask your higher self to help you remember Atlantis and your time at Atlantis. Ask them to show you the beauty that Atlantis once was. A house is not a home, and a home does not necessarily need to be a house. As the old age saying goes, home is where the heart is. And is it possible that you have drawn this card today to remind you your heart's calling to find your real home? I totally feel that that is, all of us as we connect more and more. We are finding our soul family, remembering more, we're activating each other, we're truly putting out beacons to find each other more and more. The crystal temples of Atlantis are remembered by many, yet understood by few. They were not just a place of worship, a house of prayer, more than they were the sacred home of council, oracles, dreamers, and crystal keepers. They were created with purpose to hold and store the wisdom of those advanced beings who selflessly served Atlantis for the greater good of the people. The crystal temples, like the pyramids, are also contained high energy grid portals that assisted in dimensional travel, which was normal practice in the ancient times. Today, I encourage you to remember your connection to the crystal temples. In order for you to find out what your heart is really calling you to do, it's time for you to finally return home. There is a calling in all of us that is getting stronger day by day. 100%, I believe that. The message may be for you to go back to basics, live more organically, learn ancient practices. This is bang on to what my life right now is. I mentioned that in my last video, that I just felt so called to like really go back to the basics, to really like what Earthy Mama wellness is, to just learn more and connect even deeper more with the earth and all the earth has to offer us, and definitely the ancient wisdom and knowledge that we all hold within us, right? It's all there. We just have to unlock it. And people like I mentioned last time, Sylvia, that's joined the Beyond Mystic team. She's totally on the same path that I am of the priestess. A lot of us are really, really hearing and remembering our time as priestess in the priestesshood, whether it was the Isis priesthood. There's so many of them. The Rose priestesshood. Um, this is a big part of Mary Magdalene coming through and connecting with a lot of us. Her and Yeshua, even Mother Mary, they all hold the sacred wisdom and knowledge. They were all trained within the ancient mystical arts. In Yeshua, from my understanding, Yeshua and Mary Magdalene were both trained in the Isis priestesshood. So this is all exactly the energy that is coming through right now. Again, for this war that we're fighting, right? Like we are being called to remember and to really put on our armor and to get into, this spiritual war that we really are fighting right now. Let's see if I can find where I was. Okay. Learn ancient practices and let go of the drama and confusion of your modern world. Yeah, so true. Do not deny this conscious calling, as it will stalk you more over time. As this is annihilated by your spirits need to return to a place within you that feels like home. Unfortunately, many of us are caught up by the busyness of life. We forget our true heart's calling, which is always natural and simple. So today, I urge you to listen to your calling. Do what you are guided to do, and don't be afraid of practicing a simple life. And the mantra for this one is all is well, I am home. Um, Another message that had come through both last night and today was about breath and just how important it is to just stop and take that breath. A lot of times, like it says, the busyness of life, right? We get so caught up, we're not breathing properly, and breath holds so much healing power. Um, as well as we can really access, if you really look into deep breath work, you can access like natural DMT within the body as well. So much to do with breath. The ancient ones, just look at that card. Oh, respect the elders, so important. Okay, last card for today. This card has been chosen by your soul today with purpose and on purpose to inspire you to seek wisdom for your from your own tribe's elders. Ancient ones were the wise ones of Atlantis, seen as all-knowing and omniscient. The ancient ones were an invaluable part of Atlantean community, both loved and respected. Their wisdom was priceless, component to the longevity of Atlantis itself. I wonder, do you respect your own elders? This is a huge one. My friends and I have talked about this many times over the last, what are we at, like 4 years now? The horrific things that they did to elders, especially those that were in nursing homes, and how they separated us from elders. Just even just in general, I feel like Western society, we don't take in our elders, we don't care for them. Whereas most cultures around the world, you do. Your elders are a huge part of the community. That is where the little ones learn. You learn all the wisdom and knowledge from the elders. Um, if you think of, back in red tent time, when the women would all gather during their moon cycle, the kids would come in and they would be a part of those stories that were shared from all the women that would pass down the ancient wisdom and knowledge. Our elders are the ones that have so much wisdom, so much knowledge. They give us so much, and then we also, especially little ones, can give them so much. If you think of the energy that little ones hold, just being around them helps bring life and vitality to our elders. So this is so important. Um, yeah, Delphine saying exactly. We should honor, respect, and care for our elders. 100%. I agree. Getting older is a miracle, and that's another thing too. I remember seeing a post like years ago about um, instead of talking about age as like a negative thing, like you're getting older. My partner actually just had his birthday the other day. Um, and I bug him because he is younger than me, but it's like, instead of talking about it like it's a negative thing and you're like this age or you're that age, just talk about it as like leveling up. Like a video game is what this meme had. I don't remember the exact wording in the meme, but it was basically like, I'm leveling up. And it's so true, because you gain so much wisdom and knowledge as you get older, and society wants to put like a negativity on getting older, right? That's why they have all this bullshit stuff for women, covering your gray hair, or like things on your face, all these things that are actually so toxic for us, opposed to embracing that crone energy, that wisdom, that knowledge, as well as men too, like the elders. This is who we need to be going to right now and listening to, and really opening up our hearts and listening to them. If you can get to a sweat, I highly encourage you. Take an offering, go to a sweat, listen to the elders, listen to the wisdom and the knowledge that they have. Um, they are the ones that have all that, the knowledge of how we can help to heal Mother Gaia, and bring back um, the the tribes together, bringing us back together and doing that deep, deep, deep healing. So I highly encourage you, if you've got a sweat by you, look into start attending some sweats. So getting older is a miracle. The more decades we are on earth, the more we are blessed with our experiences that create knowledge and how not to knowledge and not okay, that create knowledge and know how not just ourselves. That was kind of weird for me to say there. But for the purpose of teaching generations to come. I actually have a shirt from when I had my store. I used to own a store called Precious Earth, and I carried this company. Tiny Revolutions was the company. I don't know if they're still around, but there was this amazing shirt, and it's a they didn't come up with a saying. The saying is one that's been around for a while, but it's we do not inherit the earth from our ancestors, we borrow it from our children. And I think that's absolutely beautiful. My little guy just woke up too, so let's finish this quickly because he will be in here. Okay. The wisdom is priceless because it cannot be bought and sold, simply experienced and shared. It's true. Atlanteans were inspired by their very own elders, the ancient ones. They were often guided by their wisdom and, in true sense, respected their elders for their wise and invaluable information. It has become vitally important for us all to retrace our heritage now and talk to our elders within our own communities who hold precious information and most likely ancient secrets. They are waiting for you to ask the questions, so keep their traditions and wisdom alive. Here. So there's no time to wait. Go sit with your elders. Understand they are the ancient ones right here, right now. Sit in ceremony. I cannot encourage this more to go sit in ceremony, take an offering to your elder, and just listen. Yeah, this card is so important. There is an opportunity to learn from your elders around you. They have real life experience over similar situations you are going through in your own life today. Sometimes we need to put our own limited beliefs aside for a moment to be open to others' beliefs that may be tested and proven. Just know one day you will become a wise one as well if you aren't already. And the life experiences you have will be invaluable to others too. So instead of denying the ancient wisdom that is being offered to you right now, I encourage you to sit with it, embrace it, and know the ancient ones in your life today and in Atlantis of yesterday are here to help. So the mantra for this is my elders want the best for me. Beautiful. I think these cards are all so, so beautiful that came through today. If you are jumping on later, definitely go and listen to the rest of these. I also had some tips at the beginning about some essential oils that can help to bring you a little bit more energy, some crystals to work with as well. I hope you guys are all doing amazing. Like I said, just get outside. There's so many activations coming in right now through the sun. Those of you that watch the Schumann resonance, you definitely know we are being hit a ton right now, which is why we went through, we've been going through massive purging for a long time now, but leaving that age of Pluto being in Capricorn for 15 years and entering Pluto being in Atlantis was a huge shift. So I know a lot of us had a lot more purging that we needed to do so that we can truly show up in our true authentic self and be here. There's just so many changes going on all over. And this really is the year. I feel like every day, not that I don't watch the news, but just, on Telegram or things that people are sharing, there's just so many things happening. And I truly believe that so many more people are going to awaken in 2024, and veils are lifting. That is what, the end times, the apocalypse, it truly means. It is the veil lifting. It's not what people want you to think of it being, the end times. It's our eyes opening, and I'm just so excited. I know even those of us that are in the truther community or awake or whatever you want to call it, we too are going to be surprised by some of the things that come out because we don't even know everything that's going on. I personally am super, super hopeful that we will go back to the real calendar and following, you know, nature and the stars and the moon, and go back to the 13 months, 28 days. Um, I would love to find out more about the 13th zodiac. If there's somebody out there, I'm really, really missing doing interviews. So if there is somebody out there that knows, that sees this video, or you know of somebody who's super knowledgeable in astrology when it comes to like the 13th zodiac and um, all of that, I would love to interview you and have you on. I'm also really, really feeling called, and Delphine, I was actually going to message you today, so I love that you're on here. I really want to do a round table of just chatting about the sister wound and why this is so, so important for us to really, I mean, these are deep, deep core wounds that are really, really they hit you to your core, right? They're triggers that come up for us women. But they're coming up a lot more lately, so that we can do the work, so that we can truly stand in the divine feminine that we are, right? We need to heal these deep sister wounds, these witch wounds, and these come from the men as well, because we've all, whether the men are here to help support us through this time of healing, you know, but also like in different lifetimes, we've all been different, whether you're female now or male now, you've been the other in the past. So we all have these deep wounds to hold. I'm in. Ooh, good, good, good. Yeah, you're one that I was going to ask. So if anybody else is interested, I would love to chat more and just have like a really open discussion, and do like a round table about like, how can we help to heal these deep sister wounds, these witch wounds. The mother wound is another one, because this is the time. This is we need to call on the goddess Athena. Also, like, this is the dark goddess, right? That a lot of people don't want to talk about. The goddess, you think about goddesses like Lilith, right? Um, these are the areas that we need to dive deep into. This is, our womb space, which is connected, the yoni is connected directly to our throat chakra. This is the areas that we are being activated right now, that are really showing up to do this deep, deep healing in. So I feel like the more that we have these conversations, the more that we talk about, our personal experiences, what's coming up for us, we help others, right? I truly believe that we activate others, we help others with sharing our stories, with having these conversations. And I feel like the collective is ready for this, right? I keep talking about Sylvia and Meg on Beyond Mystic with JC, but it's just their conversations that they've been having are just absolutely in line with my journey right now, and what I see a lot of other people are on. And I truly believe that the collective is ready for this. Phenomenal idea, no coincidence we connected here today. Exactly, no coincidences. Like, there's so many reasons why I caught your video today while you jumped on mine. Well, I caught your replay, I guess, but you were able to catch on mine. So yeah, no coincidences at all. So many things are happening. So much love to you guys all. I miss you guys. Let's pull before I head off. I don't know, my little guy must have went and laid down again or something, but I've got his dragon deck here. I just want to run it through the fire. Let's see, just before I leave, let's see, because we are entering in Chinese, in the Chinese zodiac, we are entering the year of the dragon. And dragons are super mystical, magical, protective energies. So he's super, my little guy is super, super connected to dragons, but I feel like a lot of us are going to be visited and calling upon dragons a lot more lately. So let's just see. I call upon Source Creator, the Divine Holy Mother, my higher self, and the dragon energies of the highest love and light. What message do the dragons have for us, for the collective today, for our highest, most loving good only? What message would like to come through from the dragons? Oop, let's see. Source Dragon. Attune you to the infinite. Be still in the silence. Magic can happen. Be in the moment. So just take that frequency in. So perfect too. You know, like I said, breath work, right? Come to that place of stillness and connect to, you know, Source Creator is within each and every one of us. You know, just look at that dragon, right? Like we all hold that. We all have a part of Source Creator within us. All you got to do is rub your hands together, feel that energy, play with the energy. Just so I do with kids, right? Play with that energy that is within us. This is all life force energy that is direct from Source Creator, which is exactly what this dragon has in its hands too. Perfect card to end with today. Chrissy, yeah, exactly. I was actually thinking that I would connect with both of you guys and ask if you wanted to be a part of that round table. So we're in each other's head, girl. We know. So yeah, be still in the silence. Magic can happen. Be in the moment. Oh, perfect card to end this mini little improv session with. Love to you guys all so much. Have an absolutely magical, what are we on today? Wednesday? Have an absolutely magical day. Enjoy the rest of the week.